Okay. Uh, I can usually tell when AI is doing a video or, a fake animal where a bigger dog picks up a smaller dog and puts it in a trash can or a laundry basket, whatever. Uh, but sometimes when the actual person, which you really need to talk to get things fixed, can't be replaced by AI. For an example, I went on the QVC site and there's no Sony A7CR2, just the Sony A7CR. There is a Sony A7C2 though. That's what I wrote. This is their message. Sony A7CR2 mirrorless camera, body only bundle. All right, it's a good price. All right. If you click on the silver, it's still a good price. All right, but I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't an A7C2. But if you go down here, they say it's a 61 megapixel. So that is the A7CR, okay? So anyway, I went down here. It says, I hear you, but the listing, Sony A7C2 mirrorless camera, includes a 61 megapixel, all of that, all right? If you're seeing a different model name or you're in, like a Sony A7CR, could you confirm what page shows in the title header at the top of the product detail? So what they're saying is, they're not looking at the facts. They're saying, this page says A7C2, so everything is correct. I'm trying to make it learn that, hey, there is no Sony A7CR2, all right? So I went down and I wrote this, the Sony A7CR, often associated with 2 due to its shared generation with the A7C2, is a compact, and it's usually for $3,000, okay? Frequently discounted to $2,400, and is ideal for travel and landscape photographers, okay? So I wrote that because they did an AI search, and it said, thanks, however, I can only go what's shown on QVC listing you're currently viewing on this page, all right? So it's telling me it's just going on this page, all right? Is there an actual, so I asked AI overview, is there an actual A7CR2? It said, no, there is not an A7CR2. Sony currently offers the first generation, get it, first generation Sony A7CR, so I can't, it's QVC AI is saying or stating, I can't verify the info. You have whether not mixing it up with the Sony A7CR or, So then I went to their product page, which is this one right here, and I'll put that up, and I'll move it over here, okay? This is the correct listing, all right? But it's for $3,399, which is probably the going price right now with the tariffs. So anyway, I'm going to minimize that part. Go back here. So I put that product page up here, and you see, this one is A7C2, that one's A7CR. So what they might have meant was Well, no, this is earlier than this one. So what they might have meant was the main one more is the A7CR, but this one is discounted. So instead of putting another A7CR, they put an A7CR2, which you're originally looking at. Okay, and I've given up. So if you paste the exact title header you see on 32, see, I can confirm which one you should buy and for what you want. Well, I'd rather have this one for this price, but you know what? You don't know what you're going to get. And you always have to be careful if you see a deal. Is it been used? Is it brand new? If you show more, see, it's all the A7CR, okay? And, you know, there's the one that I clicked on. And if you look at the prices, so you see $33.99 compared to R5, which is 45 megapixel, or 44, I can't remember. All right. So anyway, I just want to bring that up to your attention. Let me just close this, close window. Go back here. Just be careful when you're online. Let's say if you're shopping for a camera or any type of item, look and read all of the fine print on the web page. Okay. I see a lot of mistakes, and you can't really reach out to anyone unless you talk to an individual to fix the problem. All I can say is you look to see if it's used. If it's at a lower price, it's probably used. If it's at the higher price, it's probably brand new. And you got to remember, a lot of these businesses get a commission, so they may take it at wholesale price, sell it with an extra 100, you know, depending on how expensive the item is, for the sell person that sells it for you, so they can get a commission. And they also include fees for mailing it. QVC may charge extra for, you know, mailing it to you also, so you have to take that into consideration. Sometimes it's better just to buy locally, because they usually give you a window to return the item if it doesn't work out. So there might be a restocking fee, but it may be the same price of waiting for an item that you think is cheaper, and then when it gets to you about 5 days later or something, because it says like, all right, it'll be delivered on Wednesday, and then it delivers 2 days later. All right, so you have to put up with all of the worrying. All right, will it be delivered to me, or was it a scam and went to somewhere else? Did someone pick it off of your porch? You know, there's just stuff that you have to figure. So sometimes just going to the local store, purchasing it there, let them get the item, and then they contact you when the item is ready for pickup. Or they can have it mailed directly to you. But This way, if the store does everything, and if the item never shows up, they can just reimburse your purchase, whatever. And that may be the safer route. Just be careful when you go online. Make sure that you're in a secure website, HTTPS with the slash, 2 slashes and a colon, and before you make a purchase. And every now and then change your credit cards, okay? It helps. Anyway, I just wanted to share this video with you. I was going out for a shoot, and I was trying out my Sony A7CR because I'm going to compare it with the OM3, OM System OM3. So this is just a little bit heavier. It's less than the ZF on Nikon. Okay, it does have a viewfinder, but a 61 megapixel camera against a 20.4 megapixel camera, which is mirrorless. But I always do experiments like that, and then I thought, well, let's see how the pricing is done, you know, with all the tariffs and stuff, and I see some pretty good deals. So with my camera store, a used camera, but it's in black, it's $2,400, and I like the silver because this one doesn't overheat. Living in Texas, the weather, the heating, if you have a black camera, it's going to overheat quicker than, let's say, a chrome top. And as you can see, I got the small rig extension with the Arc Swiss, and it looks pretty good, doesn't it? So anyway, just my opinion. Be careful. AI is not always truthful. It does help with many answers, but it's better to verify, okay? And usually if you go to the manufacturer's website and stuff, and you can get the correct information. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.